guys, we're in Germany.
We've died and gone to food heaven. This is amazing. Everything is amazing.
You won't believe where we are headed today. It's so crazy. This is my very first time ever being in Germany. It's Steven's first time being in Munich. We learned that Munich is actually called München, and it was named the city of the monks. That's what München is monks. So,
but first, we should probably tell you how we got here. If you're new around here, this is my husband Steven, and I'm Elaine. If you've been keeping up with us, you know we spent the last 5 days in Ontinyent, Spain, eating some of the most delicious foods, swimming in an absolutely gorgeous natural cold springs, and spending time sitting for our 3 furry friends, Barry, QT, and Hetty. Barry, we want to see your face. Barry, I can see your booty. Hi, Barry, your fancy tail. Meanwhile, Hetty and I are just chillaxing.
So we've done a pretty bad job of capturing the day. It was a whirlwind after we left the house.
This morning, we took care of the dogs, cleaned, and packed up the rental car. Like a glove? Like a glove! Before getting on the road for a beautiful 90-minute drive to the Valencia airport.
We were able to return the rental car.
We're here at the Valencia airport headed to Munich. It's been an emotional roller coaster ride. We found out we are sitting apart, both in middle seats. That's a little bit rough, however, the lounge was amazing.
This lounge was great. So it was in the Valencia airport priority pass. It was called the Sala VIP or VIP Sala Lounge. It was awesome. There was a huge beer fridge, lots of different choices for foods. Everything was plated in little dishes, super cute.
They had a ton of delicious options. There were a lot of foods we weren't familiar with, but of course we tried them anyway, and boy were they delicious.
And the lounge wasn't full, it wasn't very loud. There was an upstairs that was kind of hot, but the downstairs was nice and cool.
The upstairs was very spacious and even had a playroom for children. Even the bathrooms in this lounge were immaculate.
So we just had a great time. We relaxed for about 45 minutes, an hour before we got in line for our flight. It was great. We highly recommend. It was nice and cold. The rest of the airport doesn't seem to have air conditioning, but the lounge did. Fantastic. Anyway, it's going to be a long travel night. Steven was sat in seat 9B and I was in 10E. So we were on opposite sides of the plane, both in the middle seats. It was a little bit hot. The seats were actually a little bigger than we expected. It was Lufthansa. So it was actually more comfortable than on some other airlines where the seats are real tiny. Steven even said he had enough room for his knees. Yeah, we're officially in Germany. We've landed. We haven't gone through the customs walk, but we're here. We're excited. It's cold, it's raining, we can see out the plane. We're just excited to go explore. So we'll catch up with you later. Good night.
We woke up early our first morning in Munich, Germany, so our new friend Daisy could take us for a walk and show us the beautiful neighborhood we're staying in. While she was napping, we took the train to Altstadt, or Old Town.
Giesing Bahnhof, Umstieg zur S-Bahn. Change here for S-Bahn services.
To meet up with our guide from Guru Walk.
Welcome to Munich, Germany. Locally, it's pronounced München, not Munich, and it means the city of the monks. We are starting right here in the middle of the old downtown. We're gonna go check it out.
Very famous Duke. His name was Heinrich der Löwe or Henry the Lion. So he was really the Duke of an area we call Saxony today. This is just another state in Germany, a bit higher level area. Okay.
So, very cool. We were just doing a little walking tour and we got separated from our group. We learned that over 85 to 90% of München was bombed during World War II and World War I. Very unfortunate. They lost most of their historical buildings. They've rebuilt a lot of things to look old. They've decorated them very cutely. They've painted them so they all look different. They are actually mostly made out of cement. So anyway, we learned a lot of history. The new town hall is actually the oldest building in the town square here. The old one was bombed. It doesn't exist. They rebuilt it. It's beautiful.
We've got two stories. They're both from the 16th century, okay?
This is the famous glockenspiel, or in English, chimes, up high in the tower of the new city hall in Marienplatz. Please forgive me if I'm not pronouncing this all correctly. The show begins every day at 11 a.m. and noon. It depicts important scenes throughout Munich's history, such as the wedding of Duke Wilhelm V to Renate of Lorraine in 1568, and the famous Cooper's Dance, performed every 7 years since the early 1800s. Seen here, danced by the barrel makers in order to lift the spirits of the people of Munich after a severe plague. It is now a common tradition in the Old Bavaria region, and the next live dance will be performed in 2026.
In the Brothers Grimm's books and Disney actually originally were German stories for adults. That's why they're so like negative and gruesome, I guess, is what they said. That's why they have witches and scary things. It's because they were to scare adults, and then they were later changed into children's stories. I don't know who had that great idea, but anyways. One of the things that the monks did here was make beer, and we want to go try it out. So since we're separated from our group, we're going to go ahead and make the most out of the afternoon and find some German foods. Let's go. You guys, we found the cutest little place called Ratskeller, which we know means cellar, rats in the cellar. And it's all Bavarian German foods and beers, so we're super excited. We're gonna try a couple of things, and yeah, we'll show you what we get.
Alright guys, so this is the Oktoberfest, the Lohnbräu Oktoberfest here. It's a delicious German beer made here in Ratskeller, and it's only available between September and October. And it's a very clear beer. I don't know if you can see me, but it's a good one.
I have a ceramic beer mug, super cute. I like it. It has the 0.5 liters over here stamped in. And here we go, first German beer. Delicious. You guys, we have died and gone to food heaven. This is amazing. Everything is amazing. What I have here is caramelized goat cheese. It is so soft. The way it spreads on here can't compare to the way it just melts in your mouth. It's amazing. And there's some kind of a little sweet thing you can put on it. I don't know. It's fantastic. It's all fantastic.
Yeah. That's the Dunkel I'm talking about. The Dunkel Weizen has been my favorite beer since I've been in Germany. It's a deep, dark red beer, and it's just thick, and it almost serves as an appetizer. Look at that color, just a deep, dark red. Just absolutely delicious. Can't do without it.
Okay, so I always love to try the local soup, and this is a potato soup with bacon and
Mushrooms?
croutons on top.
Croutons?
Very creamy. The bread has that like a rye or like a deep flavor to it, and then it's just a really creamy soup. Delicious.
So I ordered a bratwurst platter. I needed to see all of the bratwursts. And there's some lamb in here. There's some bacon. There's some pork. There's some beef. There's some, ooh, look, sauerkraut under there. Ooh, look at that. That's just, strictly delicious. Oh, wow. There's some lemon in this sauce. I know it looks brown. It doesn't taste like regular gravy. It is absolutely delicious.
After we finished our absolutely fantastic first meal out in Munich, we walked around the town a bit, enjoying the stunning architecture. And the uniquely fun shops.
Is that a coffee shop that sells pajamas? Okay, during our tour, well, the first 20 minutes of the tour that we got, they told us that anything that was red brick was original. And here we are in this like bridge tower that has red bricks. Looks like it's been cemented over at some point. But yeah, it's so beautiful, very cool.
Before heading back to the train station and home to Daisy.
The best way to support us is to like this video and subscribe to our channel.